this look is inspired by Jaclyn Hill. It's not the exact same look, but I loved that purple and blue look, and I've been wanting to do something with purple and blue for a while, and that was partly because I got I got these couple new L'Oreal Infallible colors. So this one is called Blue Midnight, and this one I think is called, what is it called? Perpetual Purple. So they're so beautiful, and then I also have this one, which I'm going to work in there somehow, and this one is called Liquid Diamond. So yeah, I wanted to try these out. Well, I wanted to use them in a look, and I want to do something colorful because I haven't done anything colorful for a while. So I am just going to go for it and, you know, try it out. I already have on my foundation and my concealer, so I'm just going to go straight ahead and do this. First thing I'm going to do is prime my eyes. I'm going to use a little bit of my Milani eye primer. And then, just because the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows can be difficult to blend, I am going to go over my brow bone with a little bit of my face powder, just using a Real Techniques setting brush for this, just a big brush. This is just going to give me a smooth base to blend with. I'm just going to use my fluffy brush like this to blend with. I want a little bit of a harder brush to blend with because, again, the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows tend to be more difficult to blend. They're soft when they go on, but because they set so fast, they can be more difficult to blend. And then I'm just going to use a brush like this. This is an EcoTools concealer brush, just a flat concealer or flat shader brush to apply with. I'm going to start with the lightest color in the inner corner. And I haven't powdered my face yet, so I'm being very careful that, you know, I don't get fallout. I'm just going to clean my brush off on the back of my hand. I'm going to go for that purple, and I'm going to kind of overlap the two colors. Because I want my eyes to have lots and lots of definition, I am going to go over this color here. This color is called Vibrant Azalea Fuschia. It's from Coastal Scents. It's one of their hot pops. For that, I'm going to use my fluffy brush. And it's not going to look pink when I'm done with it, but I do want it to have lots of dimension, so I'm going to mix the two. And I'm actually going to take this all the way over, up to the crease, but not past the crease. And then I'm going to go back for a little bit more of that purple. So one more time, I'm going to clean the brush off on the back of my hand, and I'm going to go for the blue. This is the first time I'm actually using this color, and it is so pretty. So I'm going to overlap this onto the purple quite a bit. All this time I've only been using one side of the brush, so I will flip the brush over, dip it into the purple, go back over that seam again, flip the brush again, and go back into the blue. This is how you get a really nice flawless blend. One more time into the purple. You can see it starting to kind of change color there in the middle and get a really nice blend of the two. And back into the blue. Now really quick, I'm just going to go in with my blending brush. Blend those two. So using this brush, again, I'm going to pick up a little bit of this color here, which is called Earth Rose, also by Coastal Scents. They're Hot Pot. Pick that up. Very, very little of it. I'm just going to start working it into my crease. I'm staying pretty tight in the crease. Picking up my E40. Soften up that edge a little bit. Using a fluffier brush now. This is an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. I'm just going for a little bit more of that liquid diamond to clean up right here in this inner corner. So now with my accent brush, I'm going to pick up a little bit more of that blue, and I'm going to start to create a little bit of a wing kind of look over here. And I'm going to blend it as I go, just on the top edge, so it's nice and soft. Just make sure the blue is nice and intense in the outer corner. And then I'm going to line my eyes. A nice cat-winged eyeliner, an elongated wing, I should say. I'm going to use my Physicians Formula Eye Booster, 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner plus Serum. Long name. Just going to wing it right out. You can use tape if you're not confident enough to do this without the tape, without a guideline of some kind. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my other eye. Well, I get my other eye to this point. Okay, so I've gotten both eyes to the same point, and now what I'm going to do is just going to go in with my Real Techniques accent brush. This is the same brush, just clean it off a little bit on the back of the hand. Now I'm going to go in with another Infallible. This one is in the color Smoldering Plum. This one I've had for a while that I really, really like. Get it up on my brush and take it under my lash line, along my bottom lash line, I should say. And I haven't powdered under my eyes yet, but that's purposeful. I did that on purpose. In Barbados, we say that's purpose work. Because I just keep feeling that this needs another color. This just needs a something. I'm just cleaning off my brush on a wet wipe on purpose because I want the brush to be a little bit wet. And I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Blue Had Me at Hello palette. And I'm going for this color right here. My brush is ever so slightly damp, so I'm not going to get as much fallout. So I'm placing that on my inner corner, avoiding the very innermost part of that lower lash line. And then I'm patting it over where the Smoldering Plum is sitting. And that's just going to help them to meet up really nicely. So now I'm going to go for a clean accent brush. I'm going to go back into my liquid diamond. I'm going to pop that right on the inner tear duct. Don't be stubborn like me, just use tape. I'm a professional. And just using a Real Techniques contour brush to just set under my eyes. Around my nose. I'm using my Maybelline Dream Matte powder, by the way. Real Techniques powder brush. L'Oreal True Match powder, as always. Now I'm going to highlight a little bit, same contour brush. My e.l.f. Warm Bronzer, I'm using the lightest color, which is this color right here. Tip of my nose. Cupid's bow. A little tiny bit on my chin, a little tiny bit across the center of my forehead. Put on my brows real quick. Okay, so my eyebrows are on. I'm going to really quickly tight line and line my waterline with my L'Oreal Infallible pencil in Carbon Black. Making sure I'm making sure to scrub this into my lashes really well to close up any gaps. And so now I'm going to curl my eyelashes really quick. I'm not applying falsies, although falsies really would do this look wonders. Using my Colossal Volume Express waterproof. It's rare that I don't use waterproof mascara. Blush. I'm going to use Coralina from Milani. Beautiful blush. I love it so much. Just on a fluffy little blush brush. And I'm going to kind of get it all over the cheek, like a flush as opposed to a stripe of color. So I'm going to use my NYX Butter Gloss, and this is in the color Raspberry Tart. I'm just using it straight from the tube. Yeah, so that's the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had a good time, good fun making it. I'm really late for my appointment, but that's okay. I had a good time doing this.